changes to the Trailblazer, Career Services Resume Blitz, Pi Kappa Phi's Philanthropy Week, and a look at MSU's role in an upcoming space mission. All this and more today on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Shelby Steele.
And I'm Chelsea Armstrong. This is your news for September 19th, 2013.
MSU got the chance to work with NASA and build satellites that will be launched within the next few years. Brianna Perry has more on the story.
Morehead State University has partnered with the University of California at Berkeley, and they have had a space mission selected by NASA. They'll be working on a project titled the CXBN-2, which is one of the 24 small satellites that will fly as auxiliary payloads aboard rockets that are planned to launch in 2014, 2015, and 2016. Assistant Professor of Space Science Dr. Kevin Brown tells NewsCenter more about the project. Dr. Brown also shows NewsCenter a similar satellite that resembles the one that will be launched soon.
This follow-on mission is called Cosmic X-ray Background Nanosatellite 2. The first one was launched in 2011 in August, and it was to explore the origins of the solar system or active galactic nuclei, basically the background of the X-ray spectrum. And this is a model of it. This is what it looked like before it was launched. And it's on orbit right now. We've lost contact with it, but so we figured it was time for another mission.
Nick Lemaster is a space science major who got the chance to help with this project. He tells us what it's like to work on a project of this size.
And it's just a lot of it's great skills to have. There's a little bit of everything. It prepares you for a lot, and teamwork too. There's a lot of teamwork involved in this.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Brianna Perry.
For more information, you can contact Kevin Brown at 606-783-5371.
Morehead State University has been named a top-ranking college for the 10th year by U.S. News and World Report. MSU was ranked 24th in the edition of America's Best Colleges. Jeffrey Lyles, Assistant Vice President for Enrollment Services, says one of the most valuable results of being a top-ranked school is to be on the list when students and parents make comparisons as they decide which university is right for them. The magazine's rankings are based on research of 1,400 institutions. There are a list of indicators which include freshman retention and graduation rates, number of students, and average spending per student on instruction and support, says Lyles. MSU was first recognized in 2005. The U.S. News and World Report's edition of America's Best Colleges was posted online September 10th and will be on newsstands September 24th.
This weekend marks the 34th annual Family Weekend at Morehead State University. Family Weekend has been going on for over 3 decades, inviting students, parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, and neighbors off the campus out to MSU for a weekend of events. This weekend's events include Family Fun Night, Salsa Under the Stars, the Morehead Arts and Eats Festival, Morehead Idol, Eagle Football versus Eastern Kentucky University, the Browning Orchard Festival, and much more. For more information on when and where these events will take place, visit moreheadstate.edu or call 606-783-2070.
This week, a NewsCenter reporter caught up with Career Services to discuss their latest event.
This week, Career Services held their semi-annual resume blitz on the second floor of ADUC.
We have employers who are here volunteering their time to critique students' resumes, so it's a great chance to get an opinion on a resume before you apply for a position and a great way to get ready for the career fair.
Career counselor Megan Boone explains the resume blitz process.
Just bring a paper copy of your resume, you'll sit down one-on-one with an employer, and they'll offer some tips to improve it.
National sales recruiter for Total Equality Logistics, Kimberly Schultz, discusses why her company participates in the resume blitz.
Well, part of my job, in addition to recruiting for my office and recruiting account executives, is to be a service to surrounding universities. My job is to give jobs to Kentuckians, so we also want to, like I said, prove as a resource and kind of be a service to some of these surrounding career centers and universities and help them out when we get a chance as well.
Career Services is also hosting a career fair October 1st where students can put their resumes to use.
Professional storytellers will be making their way to Moorhead for the 15th annual Cave Run Storytelling Festival. This event is to take place September 27th and the 28th at Cave Run Lake. The festival is put on by Moorhead Tourism Commission, Daniel Boone National Forest, Moorhead State Public Radio, along with a group of community volunteers. For more information, visit caverunstoryfest.org or call the Moorhead Tourism Office at 606-780-4342.
We'll be right back after the break for a look at weather with Don Young and NewsCenter Notices featuring Drake Gillespie.
Director of the Star Theater here at Moorhead State University, and I'd like to invite you to come out and join us for some of the great programs we offer in the Star Theater. Our programs are both educational, with planetarium programs, and entertaining, with laser shows that feature artists such as Elton John all the way out to Metallica. So come join us at the Star Theater, located in the Space Science Center here on the campus of Moorhead State University. And if you've got questions, go online to moorheadstate.edu/startheater.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
It kind of makes you wanna...
Breaking the song?
Yup. I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest. I love when eagles play.
I love the campus!
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada,
boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity.
I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies. Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes.
I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Welcome back to NewsCenter. I'm Don Young. Right now, seeing some okay weather outside. We've had a few showers push through the area, but you might as well get used to it because we're going to be seeing some more throughout the week as a cold front pushes down on that old Ohio Valley. Right now, temperature's sitting around 79, so still pretty nice outside as far as temperature goes, so can't complain there. Take a look at your 24-hour planner. Moving into tonight, probably going to be out doing stuff. It's Thursday night. Might be a stray shower here and there, so you might want to take your umbrella out with you, wear some boots. Probably not going to be a good night for flip-flops or anything. Right now, 11 o'clock, it's kind of partly cloudy. You're going to be seeing it clear up just a little bit. Moving into tomorrow, noon, still an isolated chance of showers. And then moving into 8 tomorrow, once again, seeing some more chance of storms. Your record temperature, not really anywhere close to those today. Your high set back in 1897, so that's been a little while ago, at 78. So, I mean, not a huge difference right there. I mean, right there in it. Low set at 56 back in 1984, and that really doesn't seem that cold. I feel like we've seen some colder temperatures this time of year around in there. Not too bad. Tell you what your current temperatures across the Commonwealth, you can see right now. In Louisville, seeing temperatures around 84. Frankfort, temperatures around 77. Up in Covington, 75 up towards Cincinnati. Moving a little further south down in the Middlesboro, temperature around 80. And then over in Ashland, temperatures around 73. So overall, in the mid to upper 70s across the whole state. Taking a look at you can see a little bit of storm here, and that's going to be working its way out, and not a whole lot going on at the moment. Let's go ahead and take it to NewsCenter Notices.
Hello and welcome to NewsCenter Notices. I'm here today with Drake Gillespie. How are you, Drake?
Hi, doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So you're here to talk to us a little bit about the production with the theater department that you're in right now, Godspell, right?
Yes. We're doing Godspell, directed by Sean Parker. It's a great show. Really enjoy it.
Could you tell us a little bit about, what is Godspell about exactly?
Well, Godspell is the parables in the Gospel. It also shows the baptism of Christ and the crucifixion of Christ. It's told through different, little vaudeville type stories and comedy, as well as music.
That's interesting. What was the process that you guys go through to choose what kind of shows that you're going to do every year?
They actually don't really tell us. The professors get together and they keep the selection of shows a complete secret until our revealment banquet that Theta Alpha Phi puts on. And so this year's season is really great, the whole season, but Godspell is a particular favorite of mine, being musical theater.
Oh, that's awesome. So this process, I would assume, since it's a musical, and I'm assuming it's a large cast.
Not too big. We've got 13 people altogether. 3 of those are dancers, stompers, which would be a fun role, but not for me. But everybody has at least one solo, which is a lot of fun, a lot of music. It's like a rock concert, really. But so fairly small cast for a musical.
Okay. And what exactly? Tell us a little bit about the rehearsal process itself.
We go about 3.5 hours, Sunday through Thursday. We started off with choreography weekend, which we dance for around 17 to 18 hours that weekend, wow. Learning the choreography for the show. And then later we add in music, and we have to dance and sing at the same time, which is putting it together is rough. We're getting there. And as well as the acting choices, we are offline or off book tonight.
Oh, wow.
So it's a very short rehearsal process. We've had less than a month to put an entire full-length musical together.
Okay, when is the show?
The show is October 1st through the 6th. That's a Tuesday through Sunday. And Tuesday through Saturday nights is at 7:30, and Sunday is a 2 o'clock matinee.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us, and everybody go out and check out Godspell.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after the break with more from us.
Yo, why are you looking at bags, bro? What you need is a chick magnet. You put me in your room and boom, chicks. That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome back to NewsCenter. Right now, temperature is still sitting at around 79 outside, so overall, pretty nice day as far as temperature goes. We've seen a few isolated thunderstorms work across the area today. Not too heavy rain, just kind of misting here and there, so not bad at all. Right now, humidity sitting around 74%. We've seen that get knocked down after those storms move through, so a lot nicer there. Winds sitting around 8 miles per hour in a south-southwest direction. Right now, taking a look at your temperatures across the Commonwealth, Louisville, the Derby City, seems to be the hot point on the map. Temperature sitting at around 84, so pretty nice in Louisville today. Up towards Covington, towards Cincinnati, temperature's around 75. And it seems a little further east you go, the cooler it gets. Ashland's sitting at just 73, so a little bit cooler on that end of the state. Lexington, 79, and working into our area, 79, all the way across 64 there. Taking a look at your Doppler radar, courtesy of WKYT, you can see a few little storms kind of in this area, and those are going to go ahead and kind of push their way out, but we're going to see some more coming in up from Cincinnati, and it's going to work its way in. Louisville's going to be seeing some pretty good thunderstorms moving in tonight with that cold front that's pushing in. So working on that, we can kind of see that a little bit better right here, and those storms are kind of working their way down, and they're going to develop further as that moves in this evening. Taking a look at your national cloud coverage, you can see a little bit more of those storms that are kind of pushing their way in that south direction. And those are going to be getting out of there. But like I said, we're going to be seeing this move in. Colorado's actually seeing a little bit of snow right now. Chicago, they're finally seeing a little bit of clear weather, but they've been getting pounded with rain all week. So finally clearing up a little bit for them. Just for a little bit, though. Already going to be seeing some more rain working into their area. Down in Miami, Florida, temperatures around 88. Seeing a little bit pretty hot across the south really in general. Temperatures even up as far as 91 down in Texas. Moving up north though, temperatures down to even 55. And we're seeing cooler temperatures at night, and that's where they're seeing some of that snow come in around the Colorado Rockies. So overall, pretty varied temperatures across the United States today. Looking at tonight, temperatures around 65. It's not too cool of a night, but if we get those showers into 65 and cold rain, not feeling too good, don't forget the umbrella, wear some good shoes. Seeing possible thunderstorms. Nothing too crazy, though. Not tonight. Not in our neck of the woods. Louisville, they're going to be seeing a little bit more serious thunderstorms. So looking at sunset around 7:41 every week, getting a little bit less daylight every day. Kind of sad times. Tomorrow, though, going to be a pretty nice day. Sunny, high of 82. Tomorrow's going to be a gorgeous day. But now, moving into your 7-day, going to be seeing that rain push into the area a little bit. Starting off tomorrow, temperatures around 82 to 84 with a low of 65. Looking at Friday, with those showers moving in Thursday evening, we're going to have a high of 84 and a low of 65. Moving into Saturday, high of 73, so cooling off a little bit with a low of 56. And then Sunday, first day of fall. I know it feels like it's been fall the past few days, except today when it's got back into the 80s. High of 72 Sunday with a low of 54, so a nice day. Monday through Wednesday, temperatures in the upper 70s, nice day. Let's go ahead and take it to MSU Sports.
Your home for the Morehead State Eagles, this is NewsCenter Sports.
Morehead State football team will host rival team Eastern Kentucky this Saturday at Jane Stadium. This weekend will mark the 71st meeting between the two teams. Morehead State is currently 0-3, while the Colonels are 1-2 overall this season. The Colonels have won the last 25 games out of 26 games against the Eagles. A win over the Colonels would mark the first time since November 17, 1991, that the Eagles have pulled ahead of EKU. Kickoff from Jane Stadium is set for 7 p.m. Morehead State's volleyball team fell to the Lady Mountaineers last Friday. Trailblazer reporter Ji Hoon Ha was there to speak with head coach Jamie Gordon.
I was definitely pleased with the way that we came out in the first set. I thought our defense was strong. We had 5 blocks in the first set. Unfortunately, we only tallied another 3 for the rest of the match. But I think credit West Virginia. They made some adjustments. They got some people involved in their offense later on in the match that they didn't necessarily in the first set, and we struggled a little bit there. We also had some opportunities and let those get past us, and you can't do that against a real quality opponent like West Virginia. They were able to keep a lot of long rallies going and then put away some for some big points. And I think when that happens, we've got to do a better job of responding. We gave up a couple too many runs, definitely in the the second set. We gave up a big run, gave up a couple runs in the fourth set. And that's just hard to come back when you're going against a physical team.
Despite the loss to West Virginia University, the Lady Eagles went on to defeat Hampton University and Campbell University last Saturday. The volleyball team will travel to Pittsburgh this Friday to take on the Scarlet Knights. Play begins at 1 p.m. The Morehead State women's golf team conquered their competition this past Tuesday at the William & Mary Invitational. The Lady Eagles defeated Alona by 17 strokes, who placed second overall. Sophomore Anna Appert-Lund, freshman Anna Magnuson, and sophomore Linnea Sholin led the Eagles by shooting 73s. The MSU Lady Eagles were only 29 over par. The team's best since shooting 20 over par at the MSU Ocala Spring Invitational in March 2012. Their next competition will take place September 23rd through the 25th when they travel to the Golf Week Conference Challenge in Wolcott, Colorado. And now for NewsCenter's famous sports trivia. Who was named the Pioneer Football League's Defensive Back of the Week? A. Michael Jackson, B. Brandon Reeves, C. Rob Lewis, or D. Mason Jones? What do you guys think?
Having a hard time remembering this. I think it's C.
Okay.
I'm going to go with B. I think so.
I thought it was B too. I'm just taking a guess.
Well, the answer is Michael Jackson. So.
That's right. He had 2 interceptions. Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually the first Eagle to have 2 interceptions in a game since November 21st of 2009. Oh, wow. He's also one of the only 4 PFL players to have 2 interceptions this season, and he ranks second on the team in tackles with 16. So, we'll be right back after the break.
Oh, there they are. Perfect.
Here at Provisions on Demand, we have everything you need right here on campus. We are open anytime you need to stop by. Conveniently located on the lobby floor of Alumni Tower.
Claypool Young Art Gallery, located in the center of campus, offers a wide variety of art pieces from various contemporary artists in America. Exhibitions rotate approximately once a month and also hosts art pieces created by Morehead State University students, allowing art majors to experience the learning process of showcasing their art. Claypool Young Art Gallery. Come on over today and be inspired by aspiring MSU artists.
A fraternity on campus ended their philanthropy week last Thursday with their annual pageant. NewsCenter's Sarah Burkhart has more.
Is there any Pi Caps in the house?
Yeah! Last Thursday, Pi Kappa Phi fraternity held their annual Miss Push pageant to raise money and awareness for their philanthropy, Push America. 10 women from several campus organizations competed for the title. The women were expected to compete in 3 categories: on-stage interview, talent, and evening wear. NewsCenter spoke with Push America Chairman Randall Ruth for more.
To really raise money but get to spend time with people with disabilities at the same time. It's so important for us to be able to let them know that they're not forgotten. And so specifically with Horizon is that we go out there every week, and the people that live there, they don't really get a lot of visitors. So we go there every week, and they look forward to us coming every Thursday at 6 and playing basketball and bingo and board games with them.
Pi Kappa Phi and Morehead alum Ryan Huff co-hosted this year's pageant.
Well, in 2000, I was a senior here, and I was just trying to think of something that we could do on campus that was a little bit different. We had done the penny wars, we had done the buckets, we had sat on scaffolds, so I was just trying to think of what we could do and came up with Miss America, Miss Push America, and next thing you know, we had every sorority on campus being represented and had a great turnout the first year. To know that this has been going on for 13 years and it's just as big now as it was when I started it, it really makes me feel good, and to know that they bring me back and keep me involved, just it's a really neat feeling to know that not only is it still going strong here, but to know that nationally Miss Push America has taken off across all of our camp. The talents get better every year. It seems to get a little bit bigger every year. So in that aspect, it just keeps growing, which makes it even better.
Miss Push 2013, Kaylin Marston shared in her excitement.
I think competing for Miss Push is a good way to demonstrate the help for others and what these boys stand for and what they work for is just an awesome thing. I think helping others with disabilities in any way possible, shape and form, it's awesome. It's heartwarming to me. I feel honored to be able to hold a title that means you can help others and really shows the goodness in your heart. It's really important.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Sarah Burkhart.
According to the Associated Press, 13 people were killed in a shooting rampage Monday at the Washington Navy Yard. The shooting was one of the deadliest on a military installation since the Fort Hood shooting in Texas. Law enforcement officials say Aaron Alexis had 3 weapons with him at the Navy Yard, including a handgun, which was taken from an officer on the scene. Alexis was a contractor and a former Navy reservist and used a valid pass to get into the Navy Yard and started firing inside a building. Alexis was also killed in a gun battle against police, officials say. Alexis was discharged from the Navy because of aggressive and violent behavior. The Navy has not disclosed what goes into security checks on outside contractors on military facilities. Time magazine reported that a soon-to-be-released audit says the Navy may have weakened security at the Navy Yard to save money. Investigators say his motive is still under investigation.
According to the Huffington Post, the University of Alabama has changed their Greek system after it was brought to light that their sororities are still segregating blacks from whites. University of Alabama President Judy Bonner acknowledged the claims Tuesday and has put into place a new policy that will open recruitment up and allow African American students to join. Bonner says the university will not tolerate any discrimination. The issue was brought up when University of Alabama's campus newspaper detailed allegations that some alumni of white sororities have preventing their sorority from adding 2 African Americans as their new members in August. University of Alabama has been in the news in the past when admitting their first African American students 50 years ago when former Governor George C. Wallace blocked the schoolhouse doors. Bonner in video statement says people are watching Alabama just like 5 decades ago.
MSU's campus newspaper is seeing some big changes this semester.
Or walking around campus looking for the latest edition of the Trailblazer, chances are that you're not going to find one. The Trailblazer, Morehead State's university newspaper, has switched completely to an online system. The paper, which has been in print since 1927, will now only be available through their website.
The transition into online from print was a little bit difficult and it hadn't been done here before, but it basically opened up a lot more opportunities for us because now we can update whenever we want, as many times as we want, and as much as we want. So we're adjusting to that. We're busier now because we can update stuff all the time, but I think it's actually better for us. The way that the industry is changing altogether, we just decided that maybe this is the best change for us.
I'm kind of going to miss it because I like the feel of actually having a paper in front of you to read it.
The change has also created a more fast-paced work environment for all staff members.
I'm definitely busier with the Trailblazer this semester. Like, I'm writing stories and I'm constantly interviewing people, but like wanting to be a journalist in the future, that's probably exactly how my life is going to be, so I am getting that now. So I guess that's good.
And that's exactly the experience that MSU is trying to provide.
The change that we've put in with the Trailblazer reflects what the professional world is doing. We simply don't like the idea of sending students out without this background and without this understanding.
You can access the Trailblazer free of charge at thetrailblazeronline.net.
I hope everyone reads it and just, pays attention to it and likes us on Facebook.
So this weekend is the family weekend. Do you have anything planned?
Actually, no. I haven't had any plans so far for family weekend. What about you guys?
I'm going to work at a booth for MSPR. We're having the Spam Fest, And we usually just sell Spam and drinks and do all that. And then we usually if we win, we give half of the money back. So it's usually a good time.
Okay.
To view NewsCenter online, visit msutv.net.
Or follow us on Twitter at MSU_NewsCenter.
On behalf of Don Young with weather, Alexis Matthews with sports, and the rest of the NewsCenter team, I'm Shelby Steele.
And I'm Chelsea Armstrong. Have a great evening.